Hi everyone, thanks for joining me here today. I thought I'd bring you some brand new patterns that have been just released in the last couple of weeks. I'm in front of my beautiful flowering lilac tree that's just in full bloom at the moment. There's a bit of rain. I'm under the tin veranda, so you can probably hear that pitter patter, but it's quite nice and mild out here, so I hope you're going to enjoy what I've got to show you today. And before I get started today, I usually always forget to mention what I'm wearing. I have a top on that is the free pattern. It's the Page Pico top from IAM Patterns. Now this one is the long sleeve version, and I've got it on in some beautiful rayon jersey from Spotlight. Some great new patterns. Hopefully you're all in the sewing mood. I know a lot of us are still in lockdown. We're entering our probably over 100 days of stage 4 lockdown here, so we're really dying to get out. It's really hard to get inspired to create and to sew when you're feeling that you just, what's the point sometimes. But I think you've got to remember that it's like anything in the making process. It's really what the benefits it can give you mentally, as far as that creative process can really help us keep us motivated, to keep us inspired. And you can really quite easily feel really down in the dumps when you can't get out the house. We've had an 8 p.m. curfew post for quite a while. It's just gone now, but we still have another 2 or 3 more weeks of stage 4 lockdown. So yeah, really looking forward to a bit of nice weather and to just seeing people again. It's really hard when you're missing all your friends and family, but the sewing community and the online community has been wonderful, and you guys are really keeping me positive and making me want to bring you out more episodes. So thank you for always being there and for commenting after the episodes. I really appreciate that. Now, the first dress that's caught my attention this week would be the Hope dress. Now, I know Starlike has brought this dress out because we all need a bit of hope and a bit of positivity at the moment. The dress is really lovely. It's a raglan style sleeve, like a peasant style dress with a beautiful puff sleeve. It can be made in knits or in wovens, and I'm really thinking this would be a great dress just to wear around the house or to dress up to go out in. Now, we all know how great Starlike is for size inclusivity. Their sizes go from size 4 to size 30. So this one is looking like a great versatile pattern to wear. Next pattern I've already bought. I've already got the A0 printed out, ready to go. I'm waiting for my fabric, and it's really exciting because I've got this all planned to bring you, and I know you're going to love this dress. This is the very popular pattern brand Sew House 7 Wildwood Dress. Wildwood dress goes from size 00 to 20, and there's also the Wildwood curve range from size 18 to size 34. Now, the thing I love about this is it's a wrap dress, but it's not a full or an A-line wrap dress. It's quite a neat slim style skirt. It's got the beautiful obi style wraparound belt. Now, you can either have that full wraparound belt or you can just have it as a tie. Got a beautiful drape style collar. Now, you can either have that sort of a cut sleeve or the one that extends a bit further over. Great deep pockets and 2 different lengths as well, so you can really tailor this dress to be whatever you want it to be. And I'm thinking the way it's been designed, I think a linen would look spectacular in this. I've also seen it being done in like drapier style fabrics, like your rayons and your silks, your viscose, crepes, that kind of thing. But the way I'm going to do it, I'm going to look at the way the pattern was designed for the whole linen style thing, and I think it'll look gorgeous. But if you're wanting something really sophisticated and more of a dressier look, the silky, slinky satins would look beautiful in this as well. So that's on the cards to be made. I'm waiting for the fabric, and then I will hopefully have it made in the next few weeks for you to see. But if anyone knows me, that has me written all over it, that dress. I love that. I've actually wanting to make the Ality dress as well from Closet Case Patterns, but this I think is another option for a wrap dress if you're not wanting it quite as full. Notice another exciting pattern release from Neilsen is the Rowan Bodysuit. Now, I grew up being like in my early 20s. I think bodysuits were really in fashion. You'd wear them with your Levi 501s and like the hipster style with a thick black belt. And I remember wearing the high neck, and I had a psychedelic one, I had a red one. I'm not sure if I'll be venturing back into the whole bodysuit territory, only because of the practicality of it. If you've got the right outfit, it really can give you a beautiful, neat, structured look. But the great thing about the bodysuit is also can be made in the t-shirt version. So this particular style, you get, I think, 3 different necks. It's a high neck, a round neck, and a V neck. 3 different sleeves, sizes 0 to 20 or 14 to 30. So I think a lot of people are going to love this, and I'd really be interested to see how the fit of the t-shirt looks. Really beautiful, like a really nice, neat looking t-shirt. So Megan Neilsen patterns are always perfect with instructions, diagrams, really illustrated well. So very interested to see how these come up. One thing to remember, we will need a stretch fabric with at least 40% stretch. So not to forget that if you have just a one-way or a two-way stretch that's not stretchy enough, you're going to run into some trouble there, because you will need that stretch in lengthways and widthways to make it sit right, to make it comfortable to wear. The next dress is the Irma from IAM Patterns, and this is a shirt dress or just a shirt. It's made to be worn in lovely drapey style fabrics. So think about your viscoses, your tencels, but also it'll work really well in cottons as well. Beautiful asymmetrical style. I think that they've styled it beautifully with the pattern having that lovely bright floral. It really has set it off. Size range is 34 to 52. It's got a back yoke and a lovely pleat at the back to give you that extra room to move. It's got a really lovely bishop style sleeve as well if you want to go for that, or if you want to keep it nice and simple, it's got a straight sleeve. So you've got the 2 options there for the sleeves. But yeah, it says things like cottons and chambres are perfect in that as well. But with a bishop sleeve and the longer flowier style, yeah, definitely think about your crepes, viscoses and rayons. I think will look lovely. Now another pattern that's caught my attention because I love the versatility and the wearability of this, and that's the Nellie Joggers by Pattern Scout. These come in a size 0 to 30, and they were a high-waisted zip front or fly front style cargo looking pant with elastic around the back, so really comfortable looking style. And then you have the little elasticated bottom as well, so it's really perfect to be styled as dressing up or dressing down, to the practical like runners and joggers, sneaker style footwear or heels as well. If you're wanting more of an athletic style, she has got a version there with a stripe down the side and in a pattern that looks fantastic as well. Pattern Scout comes from sizes 0 to size 30, and suggested fabrics for this are things like your tencel, like midweight woven, so tencels, linens, cotton drills and viscose blends. So think about things like your linen viscose, I think would work really well in it as well. Love a nice soft cotton drill, I think would work really well in that cargo style jogger pant. If you wanted to sign up and subscribe to Pattern Scout's website, you will actually get a $5 off your first pattern that you buy online for them, so it's well worth thinking about doing that. Next is the Grainline Augusta, and this is actually a tunic style top or a dress. Size range is size 0 to 18 or 14 to 30. And this is a cocoon shaped dress or tunic with an asymmetrical collar. It's got a really nice neat mitered hem and the cuff sleeve as well. It's got a couple of different options for the sleeve. So this is a really wearable, practical looking type of tunic top, things you can wear over leggings or even over jeans. And the dress would be perfect for summertime here in Australia. You're looking for things like your light to medium weight woven. So things like your linens and your chambres, again, your light cotton poplins, I think would work perfectly for this. Also mentioned things like your checks and your stripes can make this work perfectly and really stand out. Next pattern release is Sewing Revival. You may remember the mallard jacket that myself and Alex Judge sewed up in our collaboration. Well, this is the mallard skirt, and this is a really unique style skirt. The mallard skirt comes from sizes 6 to size 22. It has 2 versions as far as being one with a hip style low slung belt, and the belt is in the same fabric as the skirt. And there's also the option without the belt that you might just want those nice fold over style couture pockets. Now it's very similar to styling to how the jacket pockets are, so it would be great as an ensemble or as a set like a suit. It's got a lovely deep waist and nice shaping back darts as well, so it's a really, really lovely style, neat skirt. Now Sewing Revival also has a very popular dress they've had for quite a while called the Niko dress, and they've just released another version of the Niko dress with a lovely dramatic style puff sort of sleeve to the elbow, and you can see it worn there in a beautiful linen print. I just love the way that they've styled that with the nice deep V at the front, and you can wear it with the collar standing up in a more structured fabric, of course, or if you've got a loose, lighter weight fabric, the actual collar will sort of flop open and be more drapey looking. But I think they've made it look perfect with that fabric. I think we'd be really interested in making that up to see how it comes up in a nice bold print linen for summer. And it's also got a really unique style double wrap belt as well. And I think that looks fantastic. I've seen that very similar to the Wildwood dress. You can make it in the same fabric that you make your dress in, or you make it in a contrasting fabric as well. So it really just cinches in the waist and brings it all together perfectly. Now, the popular Friday Pattern Company have brought out the unisex style Arlo track top, which is a zip up style, very 70s retro looking sweatshirt style top. It's perfect for lounging around in. It's lightweight. You could actually wear this sort of out with a pair of jeans or with some jogger pants as well. Now, there's 3 different lengths in this, and it gives you a bit of a sample of what she's made it up in with as far as the fabric goes, but you can be quite creative with the fabrics you choose for this. It comes in sizes extra small to 7XL, so a great size range in the Arlo jacket, and it's unisex as well, which is fantastic. Gives you the opportunity to make it for other members of the family as well as yourself. Next, we have a bit of a retro-inspired pinafore from Jennifer Lauren Patterns, and this is the Dulcie pinafore. Now, she's actually styled this with a real 60s kind of charm in mind, with a beautiful square collar, and she's done it in, I think there's a tweed and a chambray version there. It's a beautiful style structured A-line pinafore with a button front. Now, if buttonholes scare you at all and you're not interested in doing that, always think about things like snaps or your jeans style buttons. I think it would work perfectly as well. Now, there's 2 separate size ranges with separate bust cups as well, so size 6 to size 24. They've got the A to D cup, and the size 16 to 34 has the C to F cup. So that's fantastic for those of you that really need to do full bust adjustments and that type of thing. It really takes the hassle out of it because the pattern's done it all for you. So this is also a lined pinafore, so it really gives you the option to get that more couture techniques happening if you're wanting to really put the effort into something like this and make a beautiful garment. To have it fully lined, I think, is wonderful, especially if you're using things like your wools and your suiting that sometimes can be a bit more prickly to wear against the skin. So if you're wanting to have it like a nice sort of structured warmer weight fabric, then lining it I think would work wonderfully. But you can also make it in things like denims and corduroys as well. Love Jennifer Lauren Patterns. I think they're actually just beautifully made and well thought out, and she really has given it that vintage edge, vintage styling, but also very wearable things as well. We all love a good pinafore. I think pinafore is one of the most worn garments ever. If you have them in your wardrobe, you can wear them all year round, and you can really layer them as well, so perfect for every season. But that's it for the new patterns. That's my roundup. I hope you enjoyed that. I have plenty more to bring you very soon. I'm working on a couple of new things at the moment. I'm also working on my roundups. I will have a roundup of what I've loved wearing for my autumn winter. I will have an episode coming out as far as roundups for sweatshirts, tops and jackets, and then onto dresses a bit later on. So I really hope that gives you some inspiration if you're wanting some new patterns to sew, but I'll have my old tried and tested faithfuls coming very soon as well. So thanks for watching that. I hope you enjoyed. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already. It's very easy to do so. You just need to click on the red subscribe button, hit that notification bell for any new episodes you want to see. Take care. We'll see you very soon. Bye for now.